Tommy, I know there's a game that you want to talk about. We'll finish off with that. There's two games that I want to get to before then.
All right.
Um, Number one, Lions Cardinals. Lions walk away winners by 7 points off of
Oh boy.
ridiculous. I mean, granted, the Cardinals did not play a very good game. They definitely had many of opportunities. Tyler didn't string together a great game either. We need to talk about the interception that didn't count in the 2 minute warning coming from the first half. Absolutely ridiculous. They lose the game by 7 points and an interception called back. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't fucking watch this game at all.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
I didn't watch this game at all.
Did you
Walk me
see
through what
the-
But
happened.
you
Please
but you
walk me
saw
through
the
what
clip
happened.
that I
Damn
sent
it.
on
God damn it, Tommy.
I
Yes.
sent the clip.
Yes,
the
you sent it. I didn't look at it. So walk me through what happened.
Oh, that's a
Walk
fine.
me through
I'm
what
finding
happened.
you. I'm
Walk
finding
me
you.
through what happened.
Finding you at every opportunity. So coming down second quarter, we're coming down to the 2 minute warning.
Okay.
They snap the ball, no whistle. Jared Goff throws the ball, it gets batted down at the line, but it's not batted down, it's batted and pops up into the air. One of the DBs from the Cardinals runs around, grabs it, takes it in. It's not a very far run there, like it at the 20 or inside.
Oh,
It's a
so he
touchdown.
walked in. He
He
fucking walked
walked
in.
in
Yeah.
untouched, nobody there. As
Okay.
he crosses the goal line, the referees now blow their whistle.
Oh
Nobody
no.
signifies a touchdown. It goes right over to the head ref, who immediately turns his mic on and says, before the snap, the 2 minute warning occurred, but no whistle had happened prior to the snap of the
Oh
ball,
no.
nor the
Oh
interception
no.
crossing the goal line. The whistle only happened after the return was made for a touchdown. They
So
then go back and review to see when the snap had occurred. The
Mm-hmm.
snap of the ball happened at 2:01. It was in Jared Goff's hands at 2 minutes, zero
to the
seconds,
naked
and
eye, it almost
probably
looks
like
simultaneous. But when Ty Bob brought up earlier that when we aren't blowing delay of games dead, when the
Yeah.
clock is at 0, they're letting
Uh-huh.
it go for like a half a second or a couple seconds
Well,
more.
because yeah, the delay a game. So that's kind of what I guess that's what I had the question about because
But
delay a game is like a look, look, look flag. That's what
right.
a delay a game is.
I've never seen a 2 minute warning called on
yeah.
the dot. It's never called
Yeah,
on
no,
the
that's
dot.
bullshit, dude. Oh fuck,
It's the
that is
same as the
bullshit,
delay of
dude.
game. It happens within a couple seconds after the clock hits. The
Yeah.
ball was clearly in motion for the snap at 2:01. And they called
Dude,
the play
ugh,
after the end result had happened from the play. You
that
cannot do that as the NFL.
that is some
Those
shit that
refs need to
happens.
be banned for suspended for a couple
So,
of
but
weeks.
but my follow up question to that is, do you think like it's a case of these refs being crooked and they're favoring one team over the other, or do you think they're just
No.
bad?
I think it's
Listen, I
incompetency.
I
It's
hardly
incompetence.
ever think that there's actually crookedness in the NFL.
No, it's
It's
hard. It's hard.
it's so hard to
Yeah.
force a ref. You can, but it's
Buddy, they
so
were
hard for a
It's
ref
not
to
just one
actually
granted,
ref
it's a
though.
say,
different sport, but
You
they
can't
were
just have
literally filling in stats for Michael Jordan back in the 90s. Like
yeah, but that shit was
it's not
barely
out of
on
the realm of
TV at the same
the
time.
possibility.
NBA is easy to rig. That's what, 3 referees?
It's much
That's three
easier to
refs.
rig. It's much easier to rig, especially in the 90s. We're
Yeah.
talking about 2024 when everything is underneath a microscope. You have reviewable plays, like
Yeah.
everything is underneath of a microscope. It is more in today's age down to being completely incompetent.
Hmm.
And
They're
we have
just
seen
idiots.
over the last few years, ever since I would say the replacement refs have come in,
No, that
ever
was
since
so
the
bad. That's
replacement
so
refs,
bad.
but ever since then, the refereeing has gotten even worse
Uh-huh.
year after year after year. Referees in the league have gotten worse. There's no question about it. And it's
And
not
they make
because,
us look bad, okay?
Bro, they
When the
put
refs
fucking
make a
Gene
bad call,
Steratore
they
on TV. They
benefit
let
from
that
it.
fucking they let that criminal Gene Steratore on TV.
not a good look.
He used a goddamn notebook card to determine whether the ball was fucking past the goddamn first down chain or not and determine the
Which
outcome of
territory
an
was
entire
he in?
NFL football game from a fucking note card. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Gene Steratore.
Is he really a criminal?
Yeah, he's a fucking crook because he stole a fucking win from the
he's
goddamn
not
Oakland Raiders.
I like
He's
Gene
not a-
Steratore. I do.
Fuck that guy.
So I just this game overall, it was pretty good. It was high flying. There was quite a bit of defense, but that swings the momentum of the game. The
Yeah, you
Cardinals
can't do
lose
that.
by 7 points. There was I'm not saying by end all be all that the Cardinals lost because of this one play.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is a huge momentum swing. You go potentially into halftime up, and that is a 7 point swing into the final score of where you're tied at
Who got the ball back
final
after
score.
halftime?
I don't even remember off
Oh,
the top of my head. I don't even
that would have
remember.
helped though. Like if they got the
It
ball
would have
back after
been
halftime, like now you're looking
massive.
at a double dip.
You cannot call a 2 minute warning at 2 minutes and 1 second.
That's chicken shit, dude. That's so chicken shit.
And
So
honestly,
chicken
like to the naked eye, if it was that close, you kind of just have to eat it. Ball was snapped, play is happening. Like,
well, take this into
your
account.
2 minute warning once the play stopped.
Take this into account. Fucking, what if that was the end of the game? What if that was
Right.
the last tick of the entire game? What if that was the sixth? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And they do something like that to end a game? Thank God it was the 2 minute warning. This could have been something that would have, like, a city would have been burnt down. Are you kidding?
Yeah, let that happen to the Kansas City Chiefs. There's going to be a
Oh,
riot.
again, like if that happens in the playoffs, something like that. Oh, dude, like a city would burn if that had happened in the playoffs on the last second.
It's
Not
not
that
a
I
good look
not that
for
I
the
want the
referees.
Chiefs to lose, but I do think some of our fans deserve to lose. So
That's fair. That is fair. I just don't.
Those bandwagon
It's
ass
not a
Chiefs
good look.
fans.
We have to have consistency when it comes to the NFL.
Yeah,
Outside of consistently being bad as a referee, there has to be consistency in the way you're going to call the game. If we're going to wait on delay of games, then we have to wait for the 2 minute warning. We have to wait for the end of a quarter. These things have to be weighted out. They have to be controlled inconsistency one way or the other. You either have to call delay of game early or you have to call it late. You have to call 2 minute warning early. You have to call it late. It doesn't matter. It has to be one way or the other. And here's the other kicker. I've seen referees call plays dead in the middle of a play.
because of them missing a whistle like that, yeah.
You cannot let the play run out.
yeah.
Let them go across the goal line and then come back, blow the whistle, blow the play dead, and not signify a touchdown, and then say it's a 2 minute warning.
Because a big problem with that is if there's an injury that happens during that play, like it's kind of on you, ref. Like,
Well, yeah,
That's
like you just
that's two
if the
massive
play doesn't
mistakes.
count, you have to blow the fucking play dead.
That's two
Doesn't
massive
matter
mistakes.
what it is. If the
I can
play is
ignore the 2 minute warning being called if you blow the play dead. That's fine. That's fine. I can ignore the play being called dead if you miss the 2 minute warning because the play happens. You cannot have both pieces. That's when people get injured.
Yep. That's a shame. That's not, like you said, that's not a fucking good look. Austin Eckler just scored a touchdown.